Hello, everyone. Danny Beaufort here, Mounties for Freedom. Today is Friday, January 21st, 2022. I am here to make a public correction to the last video that I released on 3 days ago. I think on the 18th, Mounties for Freedom summary investigation. At the 6-minute and 58-second mark of that video, I was showing this information here from the British Columbia Centre for Disease Control. And when I was showing the hospitalizations, critical care, and death numbers, when I was referring to people who fell in the unvaccinated category, I was referring to people who had not taken any doses. And it was brought to my attention that that's not entirely accurate, that people who have taken the first dose, but they're within a 21-day period and then become ill and diagnosed, possibly hospitalized, intensive care, maybe even potentially die within that 21-day period, would still fall into that category. So it could be someone like myself who hasn't taken any shots, or someone who's taken the first shot but is within that 21-day period, which sounds fairly consistent with what other provinces are doing. I think most other provinces have a 14-day period, but my understanding from the people who reached out from British Columbia was that it is within 21 days. So now what's interesting to me is that even within the last 2 weeks, when I've looked at this specific page on the BC CDC website, is that these numbers are increasingly decreasing in people that would be in my category. Now, especially these two here in critical care. In 2 weeks ago, this number was 69%, and now it's down to 56%. This number under deaths was 63%, I believe, and now it's down to 48%. So that is consistent with what I anticipated based on what I had already seen in Ontario and Quebec. Now, along with that message that was sent to me about the correcting my inaccurate statement about people being zero dosed, some of the reference material that was provided was also involved in like a substantial letter with many different scientific references and articles. And I just thought I would include this one, Steve Kirsch, new big data study of 145 countries show COVID vaccines make things worse, cases and death. And so this is based on a preprint article, preprint study by Mr. Kyle Beatty from the University of Alberta, where he did an analysis of 145 different countries, showing that there is the higher the vaccination rate, the higher the COVID infection rate, and the higher the COVID-related deaths. Now, of course, if you want to check that out for yourself, I did. He includes a PDF to the actual study. And then he also includes links here to 7 additional studies that are showing similar trends. Such as from Harvard University, the Lancet, not Fringe, I don't think. And then you have another Substack written by Dr. Paul Alexander. He's one of my go-to sources for information, where he is detailing that based on UK, the most recent UK information, like second week of 2022, and the source being the government of the UK vaccine surveillance report, showing that people who are in the vaccinated category it's showing a negative efficacy in preventing infection. So for example, in my age group, because I'm still just barely hanging on here at 39 years old, a negative 133% efficacy. Now, one sense I do want to share a sense of optimism that I have that we may be coming to the end of this madness soon, I hope. January 18, 2022, Canada's top doctor says COVID-19 will likely become endemic. Now, I'm not optimistic that we're coming to an end soon because of this. I'm more optimistic that the end will, hopefully we'll see the end of this soon because this guy says so. And it would appear to me that Mr. Borla and many others in positions like him are the ones who are calling the shots. So just wanted to quickly make that public correction. I said I would, now it's done. So thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. Take care, stay strong, stay free.